Okay guys, now we move on to another interesting question type which is called flowchart completion. Flowchart has got the arrows. Sometimes these or mostly these arrows go from top to bottom, but otherwise from left to right, then from right to above, then again from above to left. So there can be a circle as well and all that. Over here, we've got the list of words which you have to write in the blanks. Now, there are two things. Either you can put your index finger here at the list of words because you have to write the label. Label means A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you can take a look at the question with your right hand. Or you can do another thing. For the time being, ignore the words which are written and try to find the answer from the audio. Write the word over there and then find where is the label of that. For example, let's do it both ways. Question number 26. History of Furniture Rossi. Product dash led to a wider customer base. Product dash means something related to the product. Now I play the audio. Just see what is it. Product quality, product price, product what?
Okay, so let's just think about the content of your case study, the history of Furniture Rossi. I see here in paragraph 4, you're talking about how Luca Rossi raised the capital for his new business venture. And then you're talking about the customer base growing much wider. But what was it that prompted this growth?
Well, that was to do with the quality of the furniture products that the company was selling.
That was to do with the quality of the furniture product. So write quality here, and then later on when they give you half minute to check your answers, you can see quality is E. I mean, correct answer is not quality. Correct answer is E. You will write E. Okay, question number 27. Greater customer demand meant other dash were needed. Other dash were needed. For needed, they might use the word set up. They had to set up other branches or other outlets and all that. Let's see. Other dash were needed. Focus this thing.
People loved that it was all handmade and would last.
And because demand from customers kept growing?
Well, then Rossi needed to take on more craftsmen so they could make sure the orders were ready on time. And then he also had to set up 2 new warehouses to make distribution quicker.
Okay, he also had to set up 2 new warehouses to make distribution quicker. 2 new warehouses. What is that? Locations. He had to set up 2 new warehouses to make distribution quicker. That is locations. So B will be the right answer. Question number 28, better. Underline the word better. For better, they can use the word improved. For better, they can use the word upgraded, upgrade, and all that. Better dash increased overall profitability. So better, any other word for better, and that improved their profitability.
But think what happened next. They started looking at ways to increase their profits and called in a consultant. And what he saw immediately was that the infrastructure was completely outdated. They were paying 3 full-time admin staff just for data entry. So he recommended they upgrade their software programs, and that in turn
Okay, they upgrade their software programs. So that is option G, software programs. Very good. Answer is G. 29. Change to the dash were brought on by customer complaints. Changes to something. I mean, they listened to their customer complaints and they changed something. So changes to that were brought on by customer complaints. Let's see, changes to what?
But I suppose Luca Rossi was more interested in the design aspect rather than the finance side of things.
Yes, I imagine that's why he eventually turned the day-to-day running of the company over to his son. And in fact, it was the son, Marco, who persuaded his father to move on from traditional television advertising and go online instead.
I guess that's the best way to reach people.
It can be, but initially customers actually complained.
Why?
Well, some users found it hard to navigate their way around the website. So they were getting frustrated and giving up. So then the company called in a professional to improve it.
Oh, I see.
Okay, customers complained and then they improved the website. Absolutely. It's option A, website. Changes to the website were brought on by customer complaints. Okay. Last question. Furniture Rossi wants to make people more aware of its dash. Right? Wants to make people, for people they can use the word customers, more aware of its something.
He must have done a good job. They've had a continuous 3-year rise in revenue, so things must be going well.
Indeed. And what of the future?
Well, I probably need to talk about this a bit more in the concluding paragraphs, don't I? Consumers are already aware of the quality of the furniture, that's for sure. But I think the company is aiming to publicise their values.
The company is aiming to publicize their values. So aware of its values, aiming to publicize its values. F is the right answer. Okay?